There are two mindsets that quietly shape the direction of every human life. Two ways of thinking that decide whether a person remains stuck in the same place for years or moves forward and builds a future full of opportunities. These mindsets are not about how much money you have in your bank account today. They are about how you see the world, how you react to challenges, and how you make decisions every single day. This is the difference between a rich mindset and a poor mindset. A poor mindset believes that life happens to them. A rich mindset believes they can shape their life through actions and decisions. A poor mindset focuses on problems. A rich mindset focuses on solutions. Think about the way many people react when they face difficulty. The moment something goes wrong, they begin searching for someone to blame. They blame the economy. They blame their family. They blame the government. They blame luck. Blame becomes a habit. And the problem with blame is simple. The moment you blame everything around you, you give away your power to change anything. A rich mindset does something different. Instead of asking who is responsible for the problem, it asks a more powerful question. What can I do to improve this situation? That simple shift in thinking changes everything. Because when you focus on solutions instead of excuses, you begin moving forward. Most people with a poor mindset are waiting for perfect conditions before they start improving their life. They say they will begin their goals when they have more time, more money, more support, or more confidence. But perfect conditions never arrive. Life will always be imperfect. There will always be uncertainty. There will always be obstacles. The person who develops a rich mindset understands this and begins moving forward anyway. They start learning with the resources they have. They start improving with the time they have. They start building skills even if progress feels slow. Over time, those small steps create momentum. Another powerful difference between rich and poor thinking is the way people see opportunities. A poor mindset often sees risk first. It focuses on what might go wrong. It imagines failure before it even tries. Because of that fear, many opportunities pass by without action. A rich mindset does not ignore risk, but it sees possibility along with it. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" it asks, "What if this works?" That question opens the door to growth. The truth is that every successful person has taken risks at some point. Starting a business, learning a new skill, changing careers, investing time in something uncertain. These steps always carry some level of risk, but the greatest risk in life is staying exactly where you are because you are too afraid to try something new. A poor mindset prefers comfort. It prefers the familiar routine, even if that routine leads nowhere. A rich mindset values growth more than comfort. Growth often feels uncomfortable in the beginning. It requires learning things you do not understand yet. It requires making mistakes and improving through experience. But that discomfort is temporary, and the rewards of growth are powerful. People with a rich mindset also understand the importance of learning. They see knowledge as an investment in themselves. Instead of spending all their free time on entertainment, they spend part of their time learning new ideas, new skills, and new strategies. They read. They listen to successful people. They study how the world works. Because knowledge expands your ability to make better decisions. A poor mindset often sees learning as unnecessary once school ends. It believes that the education received in the past is enough for the future. But the world changes constantly. Industries evolve. Opportunities appear in new forms. The person who continues learning remains adaptable. Another major difference is the way people think about time. A poor mindset trades time only for immediate comfort. It focuses on short-term satisfaction. Watching something entertaining right now feels better than investing that time in learning something difficult. A rich mindset thinks long-term. It understands that the actions you take today create the results you experience tomorrow. Every hour spent learning a skill can multiply your opportunities in the future. Every day spent improving your discipline strengthens your character. Time becomes an investment rather than something to simply pass. One of the most powerful habits of a rich mindset is responsibility. Taking responsibility does not mean blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong in life. It means recognizing that you still have the power to respond and improve. Even when circumstances are difficult, you can choose your actions. You can choose to learn. You can choose to grow. You can choose to keep moving forward. That sense of responsibility creates strength. People with a poor mindset often wait for someone else to change their situation. They wait for help, for luck, for a perfect opportunity to appear. But people with a rich mindset build their own opportunities. They improve their skills until new doors open. They create ideas and turn them into projects. They stay curious about how value is created in the world. Another difference appears in how people see other successful individuals. A poor mindset often feels jealous when it sees someone succeed. It assumes that success happened because of luck or unfair advantage. A rich mindset becomes curious instead of jealous. It asks a powerful question. What can I learn from this person? Every successful individual carries lessons about discipline, strategy, persistence, and decision-making. When you study those lessons, your own thinking begins to evolve. Over time, your mindset changes. You begin seeing possibilities where others see limitations. You begin understanding that wealth is not only about money. True wealth includes knowledge, discipline, creativity, and the ability to solve problems. Money often becomes a result of those qualities. Another powerful trait of a rich mindset is patience. Building something meaningful takes time. Businesses take years to grow. Skills require thousands of hours of practice. Strong reputations are built slowly through consistent effort. A poor mindset wants quick results. When results do not appear immediately, motivation disappears. But a rich mindset stays committed even when progress is slow. It understands that long-term persistence creates extraordinary outcomes. Think about the people who achieve greatness in any field. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, scientists. Their success was not created in a single moment. It was created through years of focused effort. The person who adopts a rich mindset begins seeing life as a long-term journey of growth. Each year becomes an opportunity to become stronger, smarter, and more capable than before. And as your mindset evolves, your actions change. As your actions change, your results begin to change. Your confidence grows because you see the evidence of your own improvement. And slowly the life you once imagined begins turning into reality. The most important thing to understand is that a rich mindset is not reserved for a specific group of people. It is a choice you make every day, a choice to learn instead of complain, a choice to build instead of blame, a choice to move forward even when progress feels slow. Those choices shape your future. And the moment you truly commit to developing a rich mindset, you begin stepping onto a path that can completely transform your life.